worn by real people. So, when John Higgins was about 2 years old, his grandparents and parents read him stories about King Arthur and Joan of Arc. How many of you know who King Arthur is? Raise a hand up here. How many of you ever heard of Joan of Arc? Anybody? Okay, thank you. Hero knight of the Middle Ages. As it turned out, when he became a little older, around 12 years old, we're told he came home here from school in Worcester one day, said, "Mom and Dad, today my teacher asked me what I wanted to be when I grow up." Does anybody ever ask you that? Yeah. Hands out there. Come on, get them up. Thank you very much. Let me drop them. As it turns out, this is John's answer to his folks. He said, "First of all, you know in school I like science, math, history, metalworking. I want to be a metal engineer and run my own steel company," which he did. I know in the rain it's hard to see it. If you want to get out of the rain and so forth, the tire place across the street was once part of John's Worcester Press Steel Company that he ran for about 50 years, starting in the 1890s. And if all of you on a nice day could look out that window, you see 4 other large buildings going down toward the mall. Those are also part of John's Steel Company. While making a fortune in steel, John could do gold number 2. Okay? For example, he went on many vacations. He knew many antique dealers, bought things and had them shipped home. Here's the story. Once upon a time, he took a trip to New York City. Went to an antique shop. Saw some big carpets behind him over there in one corner. Went over to the carpets, thought he saw something shiny back there. So he had the carpets pulled away. There was a suit of armor. He bought that and had it shipped home. Because he had told his parents, "You know what? I just love knights. I'm crazy about them. Wish I could have been one so long ago." He said, "Wish I could have been a knight, put on armor, rode a horse, and done brave deeds and helped a lot of people that way." Well, like I said, he started to shop for armor. By 1929, he owns 5,000 pieces of weapons and armor, and it's all over the house. Now let me ask you, where would you put 5,000 pieces of armor?
In the trash.
In the trash, okay? That's one solution. It'd be a pretty big trash. It'd be a pretty big trash can, okay? Well, how about someone else? Yeah, okay. Well, as it turns out, John kept it all around the house. And one day in 1929, his wife Clara, she decided to take a bath one morning. She went down, looked in the bathtub. There in that tub with a suit of armor, and she didn't get her bath. And she wasn't very happy. So later on that morning, she said, "Honey, get your stuff together, get it out of the house. We don't have any room. Our home is too full." He built this building. Today, this house is the second largest collection of arms and armor in the United States. Total value of 5,000 pieces is at $80 million. That's an awful lot of pennies if you think about it. Okay. When you get dressed as a knight, ladies and gentlemen, we get dressed in layers. How many of you have ever been told, when we have a normal New England winter, didn't have one last year, when we have a normal New England winter with ice and snow, how many of you were told by your parents, dress in layers when you go outside in the cold? You see some hands up there. Thank you very much. Good. I noticed you too, buddy. Now, as it turns out, knights also get dressed in layers to be safe and comfortable when you're wearing armor. Layer 1 for the knight, their version of your jacket, trouser, hat, socks, and shoes. Layer 2, rather unusual homemade jacket. They can stitch it for you right there in the castle. This jacket would have a 2-inch thick lining on the inside. Be stuffed with straw, hay, grass, linen, leather, horsehair, bird feathers, wool from sheep and goat hair. It's stinking goat hair, but you have a good jacket, okay? This padding protection between your skin and the armor that goes on top of this. Now let's see. You guys on the end, sir. Got the camera. The other guy, get up here, please. Good job for it.